For this is one of those videos where I come and I rant, not as an NDC person, but as a Ghanaian. What you say? Me rante. Mate say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Said this month yana mete say obeye reshuffling. How the month is going, I don't know whether he's still going to do the reshuffling or obetwentwen so kakra. But asemo me pese meka and say Mr. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So obeye reshuffling pandia. Me side, I am going to do it personal. Okay, because area mete a strong NDC area. Na as His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ba aban mu no. Why mo ena me feel say na aban omo ye nyuma womo say papa ni din. So that is where I'm going to come from, because there was a reshuffling na enkrofobia ejuma no muntumi nya ni ye no omo eni susu se wose and oba me area na oba bibisa undoubtedly the number one place enkrofobia say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama baaye enko yie kra eye yensuo ho nsem. That is the number one place. It is a ubisa me say why na me feel say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama onye reshuffling na hina onye reshuffling. I think say Ghana Water Company mpanyimfo onye reshuffling ewo ho. Mashada na Ghana Water Company mpanyimfo no memfa obiamfoni ento eye Veneso, because I don't want it to look like it is a personal attack. But I'm going to tell you certain things, and then how Ghana Water Company for almost say Mahamadin ewo me area. And then your first time or have me share subscribe and click the notification bell on so. We understand latest news be about on sa ebeka. Ebusian for miguswa kaimo say wa wutie me no. If you want to learn how to invest in Ghana, baby I'll do sika ebeshe ewa Ghana. Na dachi bi aswaba pama wa book ne wo screen so no me recommend ama. So upe book no ne hard copy atwa obenya wo Amazon. Oko Amazon na eno ne say what type the Ghanaian investor ebeba na what to book no, it will be shipped to you wherever you are. So upe book no ne PDF and answer ni tree or English videos a 100 cedis per WhatsApp 055-807-4986 on sa ebeka. There is also a link in the comment box, so click here, you'll be able to download the book on your phone. Now young concept ni mo di entiana me feel say Mahama or ye we ya Ghana Water Company. You see, Ghana Water Company they've not been fair. They've really not been fair to me and my area. It is not good. And yeah, crack. There was a time ago, right? Somewhere, I think it was, I don't know whether it was earlier this year or late last year. I was complaining, I think it was somewhere late last year. And somewhere last year, and yeah, late last year, somewhere last year. Muni amobekaya na me complaining about Ghana Water Company. You see, it is sad that at this day and age, we live in a country where for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and counting, now OTAP inflow. It is something that for me, it beats my imagination, and I will never understand. Like, mentiasie, say, oh my Ghana, oh my ayatimu endeno. Insure inflow for some people for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and counting. Ya wahona Ghana Water Company for Babeka Train, so wamo ye maintenance. Inti yensio nebeko, no problem. Wamoka somo ye maintenance dan nsio nebeko, there no problem. And nsio neko ye for about 2 weeks or so, 2 or 3 weeks. This year, yeah. Omo ye no meka train se maintenance no mo aye wie. Inti ye nimse somo ye maintenance ne we dia afi e wo se nsio no eba. Omo ye maintenance omo claim somo aye wie no. Nsio no sha se eba no just after 2 days. And almost 2 nsio nim. For be 2 weeks ni. Nsio no still emba. Me generous enough na me kakra say 2 weeks, but ya hwe ni ye kra be do be 3 weeks. Still nsio no emba. And you see, if you come to my area and you ask, Obia Jane and say, Omo ye water rationing. People don't believe. Say some na ya no mo ka say omo ye maintenance na ye maintenance bi na ye dabi. In my area, the major belief is that a water rationing in mu dum so na ye. But omo person make a train in the name of maintenance. No, me, if you want to do water rationing, I don't have a problem. In fact, under President Akufo-Addo, yes, there were some times be not a whole week to me nyansuo, but na enye debia. But under President Akufo-Addo, they did a timeline to the point where at least omo make sure say in a week, at least for the weekend here, yebema ye taps ne flow. Under President Akufo-Addo, no, there was something like water rationing. Even though they didn't announce. Mana water rationing wo. Na water rationing na e wo no. Di omo ye ne say ye betu wunsuo mu, but from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday wunsuo. Tuesday, Wednesday and wuninsuo. And for that, it was not a problem. Because obi enim say insuo ne beba Friday. Inti die ehia ne say mempe containers ne nyama bi ento eba Friday na na masegum. So omotum the next Monday and a Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday krana no problem in him say weekend ibenya nsuo. So it was consistent to the point where no one complained. Because I just say one kasa a level of laziness. I just say if you're a lazy person, and I say will complain say you too nsuo from Monday to Ebia Wednesday and a Tuesday to Thursday. I just say what because obi enim say ebeba Friday, they na won't be into her. If it is rationing you want to do, you can do it like that. Odia ma yen no weekend kra, odia say Friday, Saturday, Sunday na obe ma yen kra na odia ma yen Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yankasa, we know how to survive with it. But sa kwata kra 2 weeks, 3 weeks near tunsium. And these are the things that I say and this ya binding in my area. This is not the first time I saw with AC. You think that these people are going to learn, but that be. And Rachel said, "Dear, ena water company ni biba away because for the very year nimuna, we didn't even get water that much. What I say for January, yenya nsio krasa. Out of the weeks no, yenya nsio krasa January. Yere muna yehwe ya water bill aba. Water bill na kosro. And Rachel said then a water company ni pa kuna check already a meter no buy na. Hebisa ne say yenti ase nsuo ikra mo amayen water bill ne so akosro say say yes ya tu nsuo minti no nsuo na ya tu no I take effect inti say nsuo ikra mo amayen mu ye water bill asanso akosro mo se mo atu nsuo mu. And there is something going on that I don't understand. The fact that today private water producers are making money in this country. It makes no sense. So the question I keep asking is so water company for air complaining saying you new because why is it that you are not going to give us water for 2 weeks or 3 weeks? Probably it is because more complaining saying it's because maybe in you new it's because of rationing. But the water company for complaining saying you new why is it that private people are now springing up and Obami area ejuma ba ko a enkrofo enya sika wompa private water production. Inti nyansani bi a wo me area me neighbor nyansani bi de why ne say ono ankasa ba betu borehole e woni fie ene wo ton nsuo bi senior business de kosro no de bia me ko fa ne ho na enkrofo gu ho ton nsuo because on also take advantage of the situation and you can't blame the person. But the question is that Osha private water companies are and they are sprinking up our more transporting issue mangrove from our area. The question is that how is it that they are able to get water but Ghana Water Company is complaining so much you. It is sometimes obi tinechi a conspiracy theories be to me say mo sheda to yensium na mo di musika akwa akwa private water companies yimu na mo di yesika wo because these private water companies no who are the people behind it? Who are the people behind them? Nti obi beka so o ma sheda to yensium nti omo pese ekoto nsuo omo anso na eton nsuo no omo an omo di musika akwa akwa private water companies no e na omo ton nsuo no. You've gotten to a point in this country where the privatization of something like water, it is dangerous for this country. And then, pains you tank abakwa, when chiakra na 1,000 cedis. Na sa tank abako na uko 1,000 cedis no. A last a month. A last a month. But abayin insio eneba obi anim who you soon in a month grana there's no way you're going to pay 1,000 ye insio akosura yeti ananse no mo de 2 mo aba akwakoye 200 cedis a month but yeso akoso ye use insio aye de nkra no atiase it's just somewhere around 100 cedis a month. It is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama reshuffling pandia from the area I am speaking from. And I'm speaking from the Bonkatamanso constituency. From the area make us say free in the Bonkatamanso constituency. And you see, Bonkatamanso constituency is not one of those areas. It was a walk coin crash yenya water problem. Because of dams, and one of those areas. So I'm speaking from the Bonkatamanso constituency. If His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, I was say we reshuffling. Ni ye share complain and crofoma wo constituency ha say abaini dia the water sector. They should do something about it. This shouldn't be our new normal. You see, ebanesa obon say people start saying I say Kufa do ayeka because my area is a strong NDC area. Nkofon se mo mekan say na say Kufa do aye ye boni dimbo ne krana no krana insio time no enye problem say yes. And it is true. Me NDC ni but that is true. Because the rationing no say it looks like I don't know but there are some people in sa NDC are buying way more. Enya mani bia wo say wo mo ye no sebe I say menim so wo mo ambre no munya position into you wo mo fa ye hu say den ye odwen ha wonti ase but some of the things e was all the nyansa na to hu na ode ye insio ni o say obe ye water rationing na watu ye insio mu 3 weeks na wa man insio na sanso aba for the next 3 weeks na wa sanso atum for 3 weeks no I don't know but it is a bad process. It's a terrible process. If there is something I was say yeti ye ho ase na ye mpo ye feel so okay enye mo fault explain it to us. Don't just use the frame say ye maintenance ye we explain it to us. Ebia constructions we anyway e cost nti no pipes no ye relocate into mo de say ni say what you say explain it to us for us to get. Explain it to us for us to understand. Every single day mo agents enam ye fie muni na eno mo check ye meter. You can be telling them, so, kona mo ko check meter na, mon country mo say, adia air kosuni. Mon country mo say, dear kosuni. And no, a big deal. Say, nyasem. But you leave us in the darkness like that. And sometimes we wonder, say, are we in a country? What is going on in this country? Sometimes you wonder, say, eseme ne kukosui, a DNAC. Big 2026. Big 2026. And we are talking about water. Amen. De ube si adia krana wo dwenwen ho twice. And de you be me every day say. Every day me nware krana na enya about 3 or 4 times. Every day me nware no. Na enya about 4 times. And de wo ko dware 2 times a day krana wo dwen ho say insure asem insure nyamba yo. Edware amiko dware krana I said I am wasting water. I mean 2026. Baby Ayedri. Baby Ayedu 2026. Is this the thought we should be having as people? No. If you think that it is rationing, say, oh dear, in a week, say you 2 days put out oh dear to me in a week, no dear my 2 days. No, we know how to survive. You don't turn off the taps for weeks with no explanation. And a gallon near school. All these things are things we are say binding. But these people, because they are not the direct beneficial, because they are not directly, and yes, or more not direct, yet to almost bind, as or more the inform who be, because and coco bisa and obi womi area. I can tell you for a fact, say, Ofan Crawford 10 womi area now be some say Ghana Water Company boss no nidin de say. I can tell you, say, ebia nipa ba kumpo ni ho be nim nidin. Offer 10 random people and you ask them, what's the name of the Ghana Water Company boss? I can assure you. So, wunya nipa ba kumpo beka so nipa pa nidin. Wunya o de nipa ba kubi. But at the end of the day, obia wo mo bebo nidin ye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Say ye Mahama ni bebo nidin. Ono ni bebo nidin. Inti den ye no. Ade aye. Ade aye. I mean, it was your formal trem where your comment box ni mo me da say.